What is up, guys, gals, you awesome means and gamers of different shapes and sizes. It is me, Joshua, Proxy, bringing you some Titanfall 2 today on the PlayStation 4 Pro, and it's going to be pretty freaking awesome. Don't forget to drop a like and enjoy this video and want to subscribe for more Titanfall 2 content in the future, because as you know, I am in love with Titanfall. I bought the t-shirts, I have like loads of little Funkos, I've got like the thing. I am really into Titanfall 2, and it's funny actually because originally I wasn't actually that into Titanfall 1. I liked it, but it wasn't my go-to series, but because of the campaign, because of how fine-tuned they made the Titanfall 2 multiplayer, I just love it. I think it's really, really cool, and I'd love to know your opinion in the comment section below. But bringing you some G2 gameplay today along with the Northstar, so a little bit of like a semi-sniper match, I guess you could say, and we're going to kick some serious ass today. I feel like when you're playing a game, when you're playing a multiplayer game, it could be multiplayer focused, it could be one of those just casual, like single player and multiplayer combinations. You get better at the games over time, and I think it's one of these things where you have to be really patient with it. Like initially, like when I remember it was in Titanfall 1, I wasn't great at it, like I really enjoyed it. You may remember my original Titanfall 1 multiplayer videos, and you know, I had some skill for the thrill, but I wasn't like the top dog or anything like that. But when it comes to playing games over time and seeing how passionate and how interested you are in them, you do actually become really good at them. And it's this weird thing where I think it's not all about skill, it's more about love for the game. I feel like there is like a little bit of an immersive love for the games that we play and such, which makes us good at them. So it's kind of interesting because, like with say Call of Duty, I really like the latest campaigns, like in say Infinite Warfare and stuff. I'd love to know your opinion actually of the campaign of Infinite Warfare. Also, going in for a sneaky kill here. Can I go for it? Oh, I tried to go for the execution, could not pull it off. But would love to know your opinion of the Infinite Warfare campaign. But either way, oh my goodness, what the fuck? I tried to Spider-Man out of that. Where did he come from? Was he like behind me while I was behind the other guy? We have to make up for that. We have to try to murder everybody. I think it's all about murdering everybody now. But it is this kind of thing where I really like the campaign to say Call of Duty, yet the multiplayer, I'm just not digging it. Like with Infinite Warfare, wasn't like it at all. I love Black Ops 3's multiplayer where it was all about hero-based stuff, and they kind of tried to continue that in Infinite Warfare's multiplayer, but it felt a little bit more generic. It felt a little bit more lacking in personality, and that was the thing that really got me passionate and immersed in Black Ops 3 and all its characters, because they're all like kind of like, it was like a League of Legends archetype but first-person shooter, which was really, really badass. And like again, Infinite Warfare tried to do that, but it kind of took away all the character, all the personality. And so when I was playing it, I was kind of like, this just feels like a game. You know what I mean? It was kind of like, it feels like these levels are just kind of like arenas. They don't feel like people would actually inhabit them or fight in them. And that is something that's kind of like in contrast to say Titanfall 2, which actually has like, oh my goodness, that was an awesome shot. Can I take down this dude as well? This is the thing, like I've got to try and clothesline him and pop, oh boom shakalaka baby, single shot firing with that Northstar. I really love the Titans in this. Oh my goodness, look at that one. That is like, I don't know, duck shooting, but the ducks are like on crack, and I was able to somehow use my matrix powers to pwn the dude. Also trying to dodge rocket fire there as well. But it is that kind of thing where, because Titanfall 2 has that kind of personality, all that color, compared to say a game like the new Call of Duty, you just feel immersed in it. You feel like you're part of this world, even though it is multiplayer, and yes, it is a video game. But it's just interesting in that aspect, and I don't know if anybody else agrees with me when it comes to that kind of thing. Like, you want to feel immersed when you play the games. You want to feel like the pilot. You want to feel like you're piloting a Titan. And so having a game really give you that feeling is quite badass, and I just really appreciate it. It's one of those things where that is why I'm playing the multiplayer so much. Also, this guy trying to escape me, but I've got cluster missiles, baby. You can't escape my shizzle. Oh dear, we're gonna murder a lot of people today. And so, yeah, it is that kind of thing, and I feel like that is kind of like where skills a lot of the time come from when it comes to playing multiplayer games, and getting good at multiplayer games is all about how immersed you are in the game itself, how much you really like that universe, how you like the gameplay, how you like, it's not just about running around really quickly and doing like did I just trample on someone? I am so sorry. Also a guy here running around, didn't even notice the giant ass Titan walking his way at his childbearing hips. Whoopsie doodle. But as mentioned, I feel like that could be the kind of thing. It's not about kind of like rushing around, wall jumping and stuff. I don't wall jump that much when it comes to Titanfall. I'm still like on the ball when it comes to shooting. And so maybe that's what it is. Maybe it is that kind of thing where we all have our own play styles, but it's how much we love the games that we play that makes us that good at it. It's not about learning. It's like, even with, say, like League of Legends, you could actually like not even be into League of Legends that much, but then you won't want to do well at the game. You won't be like going all out on it because you're not actually connected to your character hero that you're playing, or the gameplay and stuff like that, or the tactics. And so I feel like a lot of it has to do with that game world. A lot of it has to do with the universe that they place within the games that we play. And so just a kind of like a theory. I feel like it's kind of like a pondiment, you know, something that I just wanted to think about and share with you. And now it's all about whooping some serious ass with my Northstar. And this is a really cool thing. It's when you actually spend the majority of a match in your Titan. Like, it's such a rarity half the time, but when you can actually pull that off, when you feel like you're in your Batmobile. Also, this guy there, if he was actually an enemy player and he jumped into that shot there, he would have been dead. That would have been done. He'd have been gone. He would have actually given me a score to my kill there. Also, I really want to get an execution with my Titan here, because I am actually using the Northstar Prime, and obviously that comes with a brand new execution, so come on, you have to go for them. But where could my victims be? That is the next question. Also, I have barely any health here. I was actually getting hunted by homing missiles. Something to be really careful of is that a lot of players now are actually using a combination of mag launcher and the missiles when it comes to enemy player loadouts. So please be careful. You don't see many like electric launchers. I feel that's because like the damage overall isn't that good unless you actually catch a bunch of Titans in a corridor or something, because obviously it has that spread damage to it. I'm not too sure. Also, this Ronin trying to get around us really sneakily. We do actually have a friendly Titan here with barely any health. I'm going to try and use my ultimate here from my Northstar, but sadly the damage just isn't good. But this guy escaping me. Can I actually chip him while he tries to escape? Catching him with a cluster bomb there mid-flight. That was badass. Oh my goodness, I am on the ball today when it comes to this match. You know, I have a right to an ego. I have a right to an ego when it comes to this match. I've been doing some serious ass kickery, and you know what? I have a right. I have a right to do all the whoopage. Also, again, I really want to get an execution. I don't know if I will get an execution, but I really hope to fudge that I do. This Titan trying to escape me here, but no. Impaled by my railgun bolt. Is that what it uses? I'm not too sure. Trying to get this guy here, but you know what? Just fist him. And I don't mean in a sexual way. I actually mean in a very aggressive and rude way, too. I'm not about the lovemaking when it comes to the battlefield. I'm no sniper wolf. Also, where's this dude going? Like, is no one paying attention to the gigantic, colossal robot that is coming at them? Had the one guy that just completely ignored me and just run away. At least use buildings, not out in the open, brah. I think that's really funny. That people are just kind of like completely running away at me at all times. But whatevs, you know, yeah. One thing I am trying to do actually at the moment is get really good with Ronin. Also trying to shoot this guy mid-air. It's really hard when using a sniper rifle, so maybe I'm not as badass as I thought. Also, this guy here splattered strawberry human jam into the floor. That's what you get. But again, people just running around. I mean, be tactical. Hide within the building. Don't run around the building. Hide within it or go through it. Or you can go over the top of it, because that means that enemy Titans can't actually melee you. Something to think about. Trying to stay at range, though. This is the thing that I have an issue when it comes to playing as Northstar, is that half the time, I don't want to be at range. Half the time I want to be shotgunning that sniper rifle. You've seen Alexis do this in her own gameplay videos. Also, that brand new execution is so freaking sexy. I love that he uses his ultimate. I think that's so badass. Isn't it called flight core? It's like having a flight core within a melee finisher, which is just awesome. Also, please get this guy. And like that was like, I lined that shot up there. I tried to kind of like lead him in, as you're supposed to do with clay pigeon shooting or with any kind of real world shot. You're not supposed to aim at them. You're supposed to aim in front of them so they walk into the shot. Didn't work though. Try my best. I thought I could pull it off. I thought I could be a badass. But frankly, also able to gain a little bit more health for my Titan with those discarded batteries I'm finding on the battlefield. A lot of people are carrying them around, it seems. But you know what? If people are going to drop Easter eggs to me, then I'm going to take those Easter eggs, I'm going to eat them all up and give them to my Titan, because he is my best friend. I mean, what would you call your Titan? This is the really cool thing that I really miss about, say, Titanfall 1, is that you could actually name your Titans. It was kind of like, even though it was like a loadout for a Titan, it was still naming the Titan. You can't do that now, though, obviously, because you can't give them like unique weapons anymore and stuff. They all have their own like character-based weapon and such. But I would have loved to have done that. That is one thing that I would have loved to have had in Titanfall 2, is that ability to give a little bit more personality to your Titans, even though you can kind of like pretend and, you know, it's just that little added feature, you know, when you had the name, even though there's just like, I mean, you could still do that with like ability loadouts and stuff. I mean, that's still kind of a thing you could try and do, right? But, you know, they just took it away. They just stole it from our face. One thing I would actually, when it comes to that kind of customization with Titans, is probably see like maybe the brand new like AI VOs come back. That was the one really cool thing I liked about Titanfall 1 as well, is that later on in its release, you could actually purchase with like in-game currency those like different language VOs, which is so awesome because they were different AIs. You had like the British one, the Japanese one, the Italian, and French, and German. And it was just kind of cool. Like the German one was like really aggressive, I remember, or even the Russian one. It was just so. Again, why are people walking into my? This guy here trying to escape from me as well. Oh, he's actually dodging around. He's also going to be using his teleport ability, I assume. Where is he going? Oh, he's trying to slide, trying to be Sonic there. Gotta go fast, but no, he could not pull that shizzle off. Also, it sounded like how Scott Malkinson there with diabetes for some reason. I apologize. Sonic does not have diabetes. He does not have a lisp. But we are whooping some serious ass here. Over $1,000. Can I keep this? This is one thing that always happens to me, is that I always get all the money and then I lose it. I just end up, someone falls from the sky. It's like a giant boot and it hits me in the back of the head and all the cash just falls out of my mouth for some. I don't know why I'm eating all the cash. It's like marshmallows. You gotta try and fit them all in your gob and stuff. But also, where's this dude? Look at this guy hopping around. How dare you? You take that to the bank. That gigantic railgun shot. And you know what? You enjoy it. Also, this guy trying to be cheeky with a charge rifle there. It's like people just don't understand. When you come face to face with a Titan, you don't try and aim a gun at them, you know, you try and hide, you wait, you try and go around them, you try and ambush. It's like everyone's trying to learn this game all over again. I'm not too sure. But it looks like we are about to win this. As you can see at the top of the screen there, we just need to cash in now. We just need to put that 1,000 in. We have actually got this game in the bag. But would love to know your opinion in the comments below what you thought to this gameplay. Over $1,000 bagged here, which was really, really cool. It has been me, Josh, aka Proxy, though, bringing you some Titanfall 2. But we might as well, like, see this out, see if we can actually destroy the dropship as well. Because that is one of the fun parts as well, where you get to see the enemy team cower, run away like cowards. It's awesome. It's fun. It's also that kind of thing where if you get someone who's running away as well, really cool kind of moment. Also, thought that guy was an enemy. I was like so in the zone. I was like, I'm gonna murder everyone. I'm gonna actually lawnmower this enemy team out with my fisticuffs. Got the enemy legion there trying to cover the dropship once it arrives. And it also, as you can see, this is another thing as well. Try and make sure you do not stand on the drop zone before it comes, because you're going to have everyone rushing towards. And if you have those enemy players coming at you, I think it's like 6 enemy pilots, and you're on top of the roof, they could all see you and take you out. You're going to lose that really awesome streak. And I think I died once in this match, but it's that thing. I've tried to keep my streak. I've been able to stay alive. 23 kills. Also, enemy dropship there. Gotta take it down once and for all. This is the thing. Can I actually get the final Hadouken shot? Locking on my rocket launcher. Nope, that wasn't good enough, I think. Can I pull off one more shot and kaboom? Oh, the rocket goes right through. Was not able to get that finishing kill, but we will to take this down. It has been me, Josh, bringing you some Titanfall 2. And I'll see you all next time. Ciao for now.